I think before anything that will happen, understanding the industrial market is highly important. But before that, let's go on a very high level on how the market has been performing. So this is actually the total value of transaction by year. Naturally, as the economy grows, the population grows, total value transacted will be on the upward trend. But obviously, 2020, we are being locked down. So we probably lost 1/4 of transaction. So now, let's look at the volume. And this is what happened over the last many years. We do not have the full statistic from the whole of 2023. So the first half of this year, the performance by volume is 5% less compared to the first half of last year. So if you look at last year, out of the 389,000 of property transacted that is registered in Malaysia, you look at industrial, it's only 8,082, which is about 2.1% of the market share by volume. By value itself, last year was 21 billion property transacted for industrial versus 179 billion ringgit. So it's about 11.8%. How is the past, present, and future of industrial properties? And you can see in 2011, that was the highest ever volume of industrial property transacted in the whole of Malaysian history. If you look at the value, a larger gap over here means per transaction, the value is a lot more. So then why the sudden interest of industrial? After so many years of sliding down from 2013 all the way to 2017. So what is the catalyst? Organic growth of e-commerce. So if you look at the Malaysian e-commerce growth, we rank second after India. This will actually translate to increasing in warehouse demand. Okay, so what would be a good area to buy? Well, if I were to break down the 8,082, right, of industrial property transacted last year, the major market share is Selangor and Johor. So you can see where the market is. District Petaling, Klang, Hulu Selangor, Hulu Langan. Number 4, what are the considerations in investing in industrial real estate? A couple of things. Most of the time and these days, all right, a lot of users, what they want is security. And also the other thing that you need to look at is connectivity, airport, seaport, and population. Now, one of the things about industrial property, generally for me, is relatively higher economic lifespan compared to commercial office space. So industrial properties can generally last more than 20 years. Holding power, there's two things over here, your rental return and also how much money you dump in. Generally, industrial property does give you a better rental return relatively. When you have a better rental return, means your cash flow will be better if you manage your borrowing well. So that will lead you to relatively better ROI. Cash flow, turnaround time, I so call it, in terms of the money we put in and we recruit back and then become our cash cow, for industrial is generally lower. What I see over the last 20 over years, industrial capital appreciation is very sustainable, and more so over the last 2-3 years when land prices are going up. If you are new, you may want to go into terrace factory. That's how I started terrace. Then I go semi-D, then I buy a land and build.